Hey, I'm Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in a game called Bad Company that some of you actually recommended to me a while ago. If you follow this channel, you know that I love a game called Space Base. In Space Base, one player rolls some dice, and all players get to use those dice to activate part of their tableau. And so Bad Company uses this very similar mechanism, and I think that's why people recommended it. In Bad Company, one player rolls these 5 dice. I won't go into this one. This is related to the cops. But one player rolls these 4 dice, and they separate them into 2 piles. And the player who rolled the dice and separated them gets to activate. For example, this is number 9, and that's a 7. They get to activate the 9 and the 7 in their tableau. All other players, even though it's not their turn, they get to choose one of these sets of dice and activate that part of their tableau. So I could choose the 7 or the 9 in my tableau and activate it. When you're activating characters in this game, sometimes you're moving your car, your getaway car. There's a heist-themed game. Have I said the name of the game? Bad Company. Bad Company is the name of the game. You probably know that from the title. You're either moving your getaway car, you are advancing on a track that lets you buy more character upgrades, more tableau upgrades, or you are gaining icons to complete heists. There are also a few other cards within the tableau, but most of them are icons that help you complete heists. My favorite mechanism in the game is related to those tableau cards, the way that you improve your tableau. When you advance to a certain point, when you can spend enough money, you can hire better crew members, I think is the thematic connection. And you represent that by taking a card and adding it to your crew. And you can kind of see this here, that basically a crew member is simply getting taller, and you're adding more icons. So, for example, this crew member has... how many? They have two icons. Normally they would have 3, but this crew member has 2 icons right now. And so whenever I activate I think that was the 3 slot. Whenever I activate the 3 from then on, I would gain both of those icons instead of just the starting icon. In addition to that, so I think I like that in general. That we've seen that in games before, but I like that in general. In addition to that, though, this is the clever tiny little twist here. The card that you're placing on here, it exposes, it keeps the icon, the resource icon exposed. However, it covers up a victory point icon. You can kind of see it right there. This card has a little victory point icon. So if I made the 3, all right, this is the 4 I'm talking about actually. If I made the 4 even better, I would cover up that victory point icon because it's in the upper left, even though I would improve my resources. And there aren't a ton of victory points in this game. So each of those, this is a 2-point card, maybe a 3-point card. That's a meaningful number of points in this game. And so what this does is that while it does still feel good, like I did with the 5, to improve a single character quite a bit, the game is also encouraging you to spread out those upgrades over all of your characters. Overall, I think you have 10 different characters you can upgrade. Overall, 10 of your characters. So that you can get the victory points from each of them instead of just piling on one specific character, making it really powerful, but only getting those few victory points on the card. So I thought that was a little nice twist to the game, that you're improving the resources for that number, that character, but you were covering up the victory points, giving you a reason to diversify and not just specialize. Yeah, that's my favorite mechanism in Bad Company. This space-based like heist-themed game. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you've played this game or if this reminds you of any other games. I believe there's a game in the Valeria series that does this as well that I talked about a long time ago. Space, of course, other games as well. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.